So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. There's a short one caught by Tonjes. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. And throwing here, Purdy. One, but incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Purdy. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Robert Spillane. And the Pats are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
3rd and 8.
On the stop. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's May. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Purdy now to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Juwan Jennings from 13 yards out. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. To throw, it's May. Over the middle, he finds Henderson, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Here's May. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action now. May. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And they go play action with May. They'll try and do this himself. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Crazy.
They'll try and throw forward May. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Niners first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. They go play action here. Purdy tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Looking to throw, May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Third and 4.
Hey, what's that? 5.
Throwing here is May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Crazy.
They'll try and throw for it here. Short pass caught by Henry. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Ball on the 39. Here's the second down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, can.
They'll throw with May. Short pass caught by Henry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
May looking to run. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
May going to give it to Henderson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They run once more with Henderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Crazy.
To the air, May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Goal to go.
What's that? Eddie, what's that?
Now May on the sneak. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Pats are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this 3rd quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
The game at 7.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because Not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here's a toss to Henderson, headed right. And we'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down, right near the 24.
It's 4th down.
Five.
4th down, here's May.
Left side caught by Diggs. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some splaining to do.
Yeah.
Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions in the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this 4th quarter and the rest of this game very interesting.
At the 32-yard line.
Now Purdy.
And this is caught. Jennings. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another 49er first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
16-yard line.
The ball on the 16 for 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. Left, over here. 18.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Yellow. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
Here's Purdy to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
Yellow. 18. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Throwing, Purdy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Niners have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Henderson now from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. May looking to run. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10.
What's that? Crazy. Crazy. Nitty, what's that?
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Here we go, set. Nitty, what's that? Crazy. Crazy.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little
Get set.